Hey guys, so I figured that it actually might be better just to skip the remaining buffed EX units. I think we have the EX Yellow Vegeta, the EX Turles, and then one more I'm forgetting. The EX Demon King Piccolo left, but I figured that many people wouldn't be interested in seeing that, so instead I think it would just be better to focus more on more competitive teams in the meta right now. So that's what we'll be doing moving forward here. If you guys really do want to see uh, content on those specific buffed EX units that I didn't cover, let me know and I'll make videos on them if you guys want. But with this video, we'll be taking a look at the Sun Family team, which I think is still a very competitive team. Obviously, if you guys saw the Las Vegas tournament, it was heavily dominated by this team. I think like 80% of all matches or all teams used were this Sun Family team. Now, not this exact setup, I don't think, but I mean the same core units, right? You have the yellow Goku, you have the red Gohan, and then you have the purple Goten. And so you have these four, and you also the blue Gohan as well. But you have you kind of have like these four units that you can sort of choose from as you're going through and matching your team up against your enemy's team. So you sort of have a little bit of choice. It's not like you have three units and then you're always bringing the same three units. I think you're always going to bring the red Gohan. That's like a given. But then you can sort of choose between the Goten, the Gohan, and then the yellow Goku. But I do think that the red Gohan is exceptional still. Like, when did he come out? Like 3 months ago, I think? Somewhere around there. Him and Cell and Slug. But I do think he's still one of the best units in the entire game. Probably top 3, top 5, top 3 maybe. Yeah, he's very good. His comeback potential is like unparalleled in this game. But I do think this still is one of the best teams in the game. Obviously, if you have the Gohan and the Goten, well, you don't even need the Goten technically, but I would say that you do need the Gohan, the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, if you want to be like very like top tier and competitive. But you can make it work certainly without him. But I think you guys have a pretty good idea of what this team is like. You've probably seen it a bunch at this point. It's fairly old, but without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into some matches. Alright, so we have a God Key team first with Saiyan supporters. Unfortunately, this guy does not have Whis, and as you can see, depending on when you're watching this, obviously the season just resets, that's why we're so low ranked. But this guy is, I mean, I played a decent amount today, and this guy must have played a decent amount today as well, because today the season reset. So Ardip's rank 37. Let's see, he's probably going to bring the left 3, unless he wants to bring Godku for some reason. So this guy's safe, and this guy's safe, and obviously we're bringing him. So I think for this one, we'll not bring the Goten. I think that's okay. I actually have not used this team in a while, so I might be a little bit rusty with it, but it's not too hard of a team to use. Like, they have good defenses, they have healing. The blue Gohan can actually reset your allies' switch-in counts if he uses his ultimate Arts card, which is like one of the most insane abilities in the game still to this day. But let's see, I think I expect him to probably lead off with the Goku, if I had to say. Yep, there it is. Let's back up. Wait for him to sidestep. Oh, okay, it's fine. This guy can take some damage, I'm not really worried about that. If we have to, we can go into the blue Gohan, because he does have cover. So he already uses Vanish. He's probably going to go into the blue Vegeta here. Or not. We can pop our main, gives us more damage. Gonna sort of wait here for a second. Yep, there it is. Try and get as much damage as possible with this Goku, and then we can switch into the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan here. Just to get our timing correct. Once he goes, I'll actually do this. Okay, I can't do that, that's okay. If this guy takes damage, okay, I'm actually okay with that, because we can go into Goku here when he comes back up. Gotta be wary of the God Vegeta coming in, so I'm not gonna go all the way in when I do this. Wait for a second. Okay, he didn't have enough apparently. If he risings, I'm gonna go straight to the blue Gohan because we can tank it with his cover. I'm actually gonna go into him here because I think we would have probably died. Let's go for this again. I expect Vegeta to come in. Guess not. We're gonna go into Goku here immediately because his Goku's coming in. We can do this, actually recover some of our standby, which is really, really nice. He's gonna dodge this. That's okay. We can win without that. So when this Goku dies, he'll actually buff our other units and heal us a little bit as well, which is always good. That's fine if he's dead, and we can just go into the blue Gohan after this. It's obviously waiting for us to do something so we can rising us. It's pretty obvious. Got him with that. Let's use our main here in a second. Can actually do one more here. Now we go into this. Heal up, do a bunch of damage, and we still do have our Vanish left. I'm just going to take all the damage I can with this Gohan, try to take the Rising Rush with him, because if we actually do take the Rising Rush with this guy, I'm just going to take that, then we pretty much just win, because you can't really win without using a Rising Rush on the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. He's just that good. Let's tackle him here. Alright. This Gohan is really good as well. Probably one of the best units in the game. Let's go with this green card. Alright, and that's legendary finish. So for our next match, we have a Saiyan team. Yeah, generic Saiyans. Probably going to bring the 3 left guys, I would assume. Not too worried here. We can actually go with the... well, I mean, you could bring the God Vegeta, but I'm going to actually go with the Goten here just to change things up a bit. It is a little bit risky to bring the yellow Goku, just because he could also bring the red Vegeta, which I think he will do. But I think the yellow Goku's always a pretty safe option just because of his versatility. He gives you key back. He can reduce the timer on your switch encounters for your allies, and he can also do a bunch of damage. So you really can't go wrong with using him. He also can heal you your allies when he dies and buff them a lot. So he does a lot. Like his kid is like. It's all-encompassing, almost. He does everything really well except for tank. Okay, so he actually didn't bring the red Vegeta. Let's just stay in with this guy. If there's one guy I don't mind taking damage, it's this guy. Just because we're eventually going to want him to die anyway. Alright, this is his last card. We can go with the tackle here. Alright, I guess we'll do this. Use our main here. Might go into Goten here in a second. Let's tackle him away. It's a little bit laggy, but can't do anything about that. Alright, so we'll go into Goten here. He's going to go into Vegeta, so we'll go into our Gohan. That's okay. We'll take like no damage from that. I'm actually going to go ahead and Rising Rush him. Let's look at him to 1. That should be game. I don't really think he can bring this back with just the units he has remaining. That's a little bit laggy. It's fine. Go ahead and do this. This won't kill if it hits, but it'll do a lot. At least I don't think it'll kill. Yeah, just barely didn't. Let's go ahead and go over here. Oh, we can, never mind, can't. This guy dies, it's not a big deal. I'm gonna go to here. Sort of spread out my damage more, in case he wants to, Rising Rush. Yeah, you just lost. Now we can safely go into this guy because he just uses Rising Rush and take no damage. That's okay. Alright, so one of these guys is dead. It's him. Do this. And legendary finish. So for our last match of the video, we'll be going against a Super Saiyan team. So yeah, pretty much just the 3 left, like usual. It's fairly obvious. Oh, okay. Alright, please don't TC. Okay, finally. This will be our last match of the video. It took a while, but whatever. I just want this to be over with. I didn't even see what team was using. I think it was God Key. Whatever. Be fine. Oh. He didn't sidestep twice. Interesting. Oh, okay, I meant to tap. I don't know why I didn't do that. Why would he go to Vegeta? I'm baffled. I guess we Rising him. This does not have to hit for me to win. I know that much. All right. Yeah, we'll go for the 3rd legendary finish in a row here, as we can. I want Goku to come in so he can die. That's annoying. That's not how you use that card. Alright, now kill Goku. Oh, he's not doing any damage. Oh yeah, that's what I want to see. He's not going to choose that, right? Okay, cool. So now we bring Gohan and legendary finish him and end the video, right? That's how this goes, right? So yeah, this seems still pretty good. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan's pretty good still, as you see. Obviously, he wasn't able to do that much in his videos, but he did end up getting the legendary finish all 3 times. Pretty cool. Yeah, I do think this team is a top 3 probably in the game right now. It's tough to say. There's a bunch of contenders. You have the Fusions team, this team, Lineage of Evil. Females are still really good. It's tough to say, but I do think they're definitely top tier. And for the next one, we have something pretty fun coming up, so stay tuned.